Here's what the top agents are doing to steal your business. Only 5% of agents actually know about this, and that is Google Local Service Ads. This is a Google service which works on a pay-per-lead basis, not like pay-per-click, where you're actually paying per click that you receive. You're actually paying per actual lead that you receive. And if it's not a legitimate lead, you actually get refunded for that lead. So it's much higher intent, as these people have actually searched for an agent and then decided to message, call, or book an appointment with you if you have our software as well. Often these are people who want to sell their home, or they're relocating from another area and they're looking to buy in your area, which means that they don't have an agent in the area and your competition is pretty much zero. These leads typically have a 10% plus closing rate, which is really unheard of when it comes to online lead generation. And also, Google are actually prioritizing this themselves. So these ads will actually show up right at the top of Google, even above the pay-per-click results. They're the highest quality leads that you can get online, and something that everyone should leverage if they can. Currently, this is a service available in the US and the UK. It's not yet available in Canada or the UAE. There is also another caveat, which is you do need a competitive level of Google reviews for your market so that you can actually get these leads. It's not something that just anyone can get. You do need to be competitive when it comes to the number of reviews that you have, because Google only want to send leads to legitimate businesses. And one of the ways that they work this out is with the number of reviews that you actually have on your Google business profile page. Generally in the US, you need between 20 and 30 Google reviews in order to be competitive, but this can vary massively depending on the market that you're in. So here's how you can check for your market. I'll just share my screen and walk you through it. So firstly, you're going to open up Google and you're going to type in real estate agent near me, or you can even type in the location that you're in. And normally you would see these results show up right here. For some reason, it's not showing up for me right now, but I'm going to do this with plumbers because I know plumbers do show up. But in your area, it should show up. It's possibly because people are not advertising here. But for plumbers, you can see here that these are the Google local service ads, and they typically have a phone or message option. For some reason, these ones have not turned the message option on. And here you can actually get an idea of what your competition is, typically from this first page, because there's enough here. But you can look at the number of reviews that they have and then work out, are you competitive with that number of reviews? And that will kind of determine whether you are likely to get leads from it or not, because there are only so many people searching these terms on Google every day. And so they will round robin the leads, and how they round robin the leads depends on a few different factors. Number one is the number of reviews that you have. Number two is the radius, meaning how close is the person searching to you. And number three is responsiveness. So how responsive are you when you actually do get a lead? Because if you're not responsive, Google are not going to keep sending you these leads. Also, making sure your Google business profile is optimized is something that will help you massively as well. This is something that we actually do for our clients when we run these local service ads for them before we do it, so that we can make sure that we maximize visibility on the organic side so that we can pick up more free leads. But then also when people do come across us, our profile is looking good as well and showing us in the best light possible. Also, the more reviews you have, the more likely you are to be seen, as well as having your profile optimized. So this is something that will also come into play when it comes to AI searches. The more reviews you have, the more likely you are to show up when it comes to people searching with AI. And that's how you can leverage that traffic as well. In order to be able to run these ads, you do need to get your business verified, and it will ask you a bunch of things like for your agent license number, your business insurance document, and a whole bunch of other things. But if you'd prefer to have us help you with it, just book in a call with me and we can see if this would actually make sense for you before we do anything. And then if it does make sense, you can either go ahead and do it yourself or we can do it for you. So if you found this video useful, make sure to like, comment any questions you may have, and subscribe, and I'll be dropping a lot more value for you all.